Hey there. Yes, I did shave. Thank you for noticing. At the end of my last episode, my cash stack looked like this. But one stream later, my cash stack looked like this. How did this happen? Let me explain. The stream after episode 2 ended, I decided to continue fighting Muspa, and I managed to get myself another 600k before it happened. What is it, you may ask? It is the 25 mil giveaway that I promised my Twitch viewers I would do if we ever hit 25 active subscribers. Yep, I am moving up in the world at the worst possible time, because now I have to give away half my cash stack while I'm in the middle of a Tbow rebuild. I decided to do 5 marbles giveaways, giving away 5 mil each, and funny enough, I actually ended up winning all 5 of those marbles races, so I just gave each of the second place winners the 5 mil prize. After I did the first giveaway, I went back to fighting Muspa for a little while, and I got myself about 443k, and then I did the second giveaway, which cost me 5 mil. Then Avon and I did a round of TOA, which made me back around 330k. Then we did the third giveaway, which Goomba won, and because Goomba is a freaking legend, he actually told me to keep the 5 mil, saying that I needed it more than he did. What a guy. Since Goomba was around, he and I did an expert TOA raid together, and I'm not gonna lie, my loot was a little disappointing. I got another red gem. Jesus Christ. 38k. Are you kidding me? 37 minutes for 38k. After that, it was time for the fourth giveaway, and of course, I won again, so Avon got the 5 mil for winning second place. And at this point, Avon had gotten 10 mil from me in one day, and so he decided to buy himself a melee upgrade. The music is fitting Avon right now. Yeah, alright, he got the Tassets. The Tassets always look a little bit revealing on female characters, I find. After congratulating Avon on his Tassets, it was back to Muspa for an additional 733k, and then giveaway number 5, which cost me another 5 mil. But at this point, because all 5 giveaways were over, I actually felt relieved, because now I knew I didn't have to give away any more of my money. I am doing a Tbow rebuild, and I gave away 25 mil. What is wrong with me? Anyway, for the next stream, I decided to buy a Twisted Buckler, a Dragon Crossbow, and some Sapphire Bolts to help with the prayer phase of Muspa, and it did speed things up a little bit, but I'm not so sure it was worth the 17 mil drop. I managed to get another 600k from Muspa, but then one misclick on the prayers cost me about a third of that loot. Oh no! Oh my god. What happened? Oh, okay, I didn't pre-mage, obviously. Alright, well there's one death. Yeah, dying kinda sucked, but because Muspa has some pretty good drops, it only took me 1 kill to make that money back. I decided for that stream I was just gonna keep killing Muspa, and by the end I had gotten my cash stack back up to 11 mil. At this point, Muspa was looking like a pretty solid moneymaker, and I knew that I still needed to improve my melee setup, so I decided that my next goal was going to be to save up for the Fang. Technically I still owned a Fang, but I lent it to Avon and told him he could keep it until he had enough money to buy his own, and I didn't want to just take it back from him, so I decided to just get another one. Speaking of Avon, for the next stream, he and I actually did some TOA, and let me tell you, this was a roller coaster of highs and lows just all the way throughout. For our first attempt, we actually made it all the way to Baba, but because I was stupid and I forgot my Void Melee Helm, my DPS in my melee gear was actually even worse than usual, so after Avon died, it just wasn't enough for me to handle before I ran out of prayer and died myself. Yeah, we were both feeling kinda bummed out after that, but the feeling didn't last very long because the next raid, something amazing happened. Alright, here we go. Do we get it? Come on, let's see a purple. 3.38% and purple! Holy shit, it's a purple!
It's purple!
Dude, yes. I think it's mine. It's mine, okay. Holy fucking shit, okay. Something good, please. Okay, so this is my first purple. Oh my god. Yes! Alright, here we go.
Oh, yes, GG. I don't care what it is, it's gonna be good.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got 136k. So
alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
okay, so the standard rule is anything below, I think, 9 figures is a keep, otherwise it's a split. So, Let's see what we get. So if it's mask, ring, or well, let's see what it is, and we'll decide. Come
See
on.
what it is.
Big money, big money, big money. Let's see it. It's a ring. Okay.
Oh.
We were following the standard rule that anything below 10 mil didn't have to be split, so I got to keep the 4.5 mil that I made from the ring. Unfortunately, after this massive high, we got back down to a low, because for our third attempt, Matic joined us for a trio, but she ended up disconnecting during the Akka fight. And unfortunately, without Matic there, the monkey room that came afterwards, which was meant for 3 people, was now being handled by just me and Avon, and it just wasn't enough, so we had to abandon the raid. But we got to end on a pretty good high, because for the 4th attempt, Goomba came along, and because Goomba is pretty much our RuneScape coach, and he can solo 500s if he wants to, we felt pretty confident that we could land a 250 pretty easily, and we absolutely did. Though the loot wasn't that great, I only made 149k, which is significantly less than I was making from single kills at Muspa. I still felt pretty awesome because I got my first purple earlier that day, so overall I still felt like it was worth the time. So at this point, I was sitting at about 16 mil, so I needed about 30 mil more to get the Fang. And because I didn't want my Twitch streams to get too repetitive by doing nothing but Muspa and TOA, I decided to do something off-stream that I think is probably the thing I'm best at this game, AFK skilling. More specifically, Runite mining. If you guys saw the last episode, then you already know how much money I've gotten from Runite mining, so I just decided to keep doing that. I got myself up to about 45 mil, and at that point I was getting a little bit bored, and there were more bots and more other players fighting for the rune rocks than usual, so I just decided to stop and sold my dragon crossbow and my twisted buckler. As I said, I didn't really think it was worth the 17 mil drop anyway. So I sold those, which got me way above what I needed to buy the Fang, so I bought the Fang, and now I've still got about 16 mil in the bank. But with this Fang, this is a massive upgrade to my melee setup. It unlocks a lot of potential for the future of the rebuild. For example, I'm probably now going to be able to do TOA solo runs that are 200 plus without much trouble. Because of that, and because I'm still psyched on getting my first purple, and now I want more purples, I think the goal for the next episode is going to be to get another piece of Masori gear, or at least get another purple. So stay tuned, I'm really excited to keep going, I hope that you're excited to watch. By the way, if you want to see my progress live, then you can check me out on Twitch. Make sure that you like and subscribe here if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.